Now, good morning, Northwest. The University of Idaho murders have been focused on the killer, but the victims' families want you to shift that focus. What some of them want you to know.
And we have rain moving into the region that is going to last throughout our entire Thursday. We'll take a closer look at this coming up in just a few minutes.
And a man reported his girlfriend's death in Spokane months ago. Now he's facing charges for it, where police found him. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning, and thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, January 12th. Let's get right to Emily Bloom in for Mark this morning with your first alert forecast.
Yeah, we are going to have some rain moving into the region. Rain-snow mix probably starting out here over the next hour or so in the Spokane area before it transitions over to entirely rain for our day. And we are going to have that rainfall lingering into this evening with pretty much no breaks in the activity. So brace yourself for that. Definitely want to pull out the rain jacket as you are headed into work, maybe even the umbrella as well. Winter weather advisory is in effect for the regions shaded here in purple, Okanagan Valley and Okanagan Highlands. They are looking at 1 to 3 inches of snow by this afternoon and potentially even some freezing ice on top of that. So something to keep in mind as you are headed out on the roads. Over the next 12 hours, pretty much that rain just continuing as our temps climb into the upper 30s and lower 40s by 7 p.m. this evening. We are not looking to get any kind of relief from this until about 11 p.m. tonight. Putting our forecast radar in motion, you can see very widespread activity lingering throughout the day. It's into the overnight hours and early Friday morning when we're expecting a break. But even at that point, we have chances of on and off showers lasting throughout the day on Friday and into this weekend as well. Silver lining here is going to be those warmer temperatures. The 4 things that you want to know: slick morning roads and those temperatures climbing into the upper 30s and 40s.
Well, we're just hours away now from Bryan Kohberger's preliminary status hearing in Moscow for the murders of 4 college students.
And this comes as University of Idaho students are back on campus, including 2 of the victims' siblings. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with our story.
For the first time since the man accused of killing their brother was arrested, Ethan Chapin's siblings are back on the University of Idaho campus. Maisie and Hunter will be walking through the same halls their brother did, going to the same restaurants and trying to be just another couple of students, this time without their triplet. Stacy Chapin, Ethan's mom, posting to Facebook saying in part, quote, "We've spent the last 8 weeks besides the obvious focused on Maisie and Hunter. Cards, talks, walks, hikes, tears, you name it." She dropped both of them back on campus on Tuesday. She goes on to say Maisie and Hunter are rock stars and we couldn't be more proud of them. Their job now is just to be kids, start where they left off, keep goals and aspirations in mind. The Gonsalves family is reminding the public to remember the victims' names when thinking of this tragedy. Kaylee Gonsalves' sister says although an arrest won't bring her sister back, it does alleviate some of the pain.
Relief was nearly palpable. Like, it felt like you were taller. Like, it felt like you could breathe a little deeper. And that was unexpected.
She says she also finds comfort in the knowledge that Maddie and Kaylee were together in the same bed at the frightening moment when their lives were cut short. As for Bryan Kohberger, the man accused in these killings, she says she hopes he receives the death penalty. While the death penalty is banned in Washington, where Kohberger lived, it's still legal less than 2 miles away in Moscow, Idaho, where he will stand trial. It has been 12 years since a criminal was executed in the state of Idaho. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
And tomorrow night, you can catch a 2-hour-long 2020 special on the Moscow murders. It will have exclusive interviews with the families of the victims and those who knew Kohberger. You can watch it right here starting at 9 o'clock. It'll be followed by 4 News Now Nightside.
A new on Good Morning Northwest this morning. A man who called police in July to report he had found his girlfriend dead is now suspected of killing her. On July 24th of last year, 29-year-old Corbin Hood told Spokane police he found his girlfriend dead in a home at Boone and Cedar. In late November, the medical examiner's office determined the woman's cause of death was homicide. Detectives developed probable cause to arrest Hood for her murder, but he's already in jail in Florida for unrelated crimes. It is not clear when Hood will return to face second-degree murder charges. The victim's name will be released by the medical examiner at a later date.
New details are emerging from the 10-day crime spree that injured 4 people and killed a man as the accused killer faced a judge. This man, Gary Brandon Alt, is accused of killing an 83-year-old man near Deer Park in late December. In addition to first-degree murder and first-degree burglary, Alt is facing charges for attacking several people in Spokane. Investigators say Alt's crime spree started downtown, where he's accused of pepper spraying and then kicking 2 women. It then moved to the North Point Plaza, where he's accused of attacking a man in the Target bathroom with a hammer. Alt was in court Wednesday facing a first-degree murder charge for the killing of 83-year-old Richard Purdy at this home near Deer Park. Purdy was found murdered in his home on December 26th. According to court documents, he had been stabbed several times. Investigators found Alt's DNA on a large knife found outside the home.
Do you understand the 2 charges here before you today?
Yes.
When the investigators found the DNA match, Alt was already in the Spokane County Jail. He was arrested on December 27th for the downtown attack, the bathroom attack, and for attacking another woman outside the Rosars at the North Division Y. Alt's bond is more than $1.5 million. His next court date has not yet been set.
An FBI task force in Yakima County seized more than 120,000 fentanyl-laced pills, 42 pounds of methamphetamine, a pistol, and around $152,000 on December 28th. It's one of the largest drug seizures in the county. One person is now facing charges in connection with the seizure.
Well, the Mega Millions jackpot has soared to an estimated $1.35 billion, the second largest in the lottery's history. If you're feeling lucky, the next drawing is tomorrow, which happens to be Friday the 13th.
A very unlucky day normally.
Yeah, but maybe somebody will win the big one. We'll see.
It is now 6:06.
All right, we're going to send things back over to Emily Bloom, who's kind of tracking just when this rain or snow is going to get into the metro area here.
Yeah, we're expecting it to start here in the Spokane area over the next hour or so. Right at about 7 a.m. is when we're expecting it in our region. And once we do see it, it's going to be a rain-snow mix transitioning over to primarily rain and then continuing for the remainder of our Thursday. I'll time it all out for you coming up.
And this morning, we're among thousands of free books here at the Old Hilliard Library. We're talking all about Page 42 Bookstore's second annual free book fair.
And the president's legal team found more classified documents in a second location. What we know about this latest find and how Republican leaders are responding.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
The Tire Store for winter tires with no credit hassles. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified, start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
Twilight Bedding is the choice for all your mattress needs and now has 2 convenient locations in Spokane. Every mattress is manufactured locally, right here in Spokane, and crafted to meet any need you have, whether it's for your bedroom, boat, RV, or your pet. Stop by either location today and talk with an expert about the mattress that's right for you. Sleep right by Twilight.
Are you looking for an endless supply of hot water to your house? Are you looking for a more efficient and cost-saving hot water source? Then call Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning today for a new tankless or tank system. Now offering next-day installations and factory direct savings for our customers. Oh, and did I mention? Avista customers are also eligible for a high-efficiency rebate. Call Bill's Heating and Air today for your free quote.
This year, treat yourself to a new Toyota from Findlay Downtown Toyota. We've got lots of great choices, and every vehicle sold comes with Toyota Care, so you can get a new reliable vehicle in 2023 from Findlay.
Over the thousands of personal injury cases we've won for our clients, often the person who was injured hesitates to get a lawyer at first for fear of hurting the at-fault party.
Don't wait to call Craig Swap & Associates. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
The Tire Store for winter tires with no credit hassles. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASC certified, start an account with no credit check.
Tire Store.
Good morning.
Rise and shine.
Watch Daytime's #1 duo, weekdays at 9 a.m.
It's now 6:10. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A strike at 2 private New York City hospitals involving more than 7,000 nurses has come to an end after 3 days on the picket line.
And the New York State Nurses Association Union reached tentative deals with the Mount Sinai Health System and the Montefiore Health System. The nurses had been arguing that immense staffing shortages have caused widespread burnout, hindering their ability to properly care for their patients. Terms of the agreement were not immediately available, and nurses will need to vote to approve the deal before it's finalized, but the union said the tentative deal will help put more nurses to work and allow patients to receive better care.
President Biden's legal team found another batch of classified documents at a second location, according to sources briefed on this matter. So far, there is no word from the White House on it, but some Republicans, including South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, are calling for Attorney General Merrick Garland to open a full investigation. As of now, there is no confirmation of how many documents were found in this second discovery or what information they contain. The location of where they were found has also not been released.
In Salinas, California, officials are warning residents that flooding could turn that area into an island. It comes as river levels across the central coast have risen to drastic levels, causing devastating flooding. The National Weather Service is predicting the Salinas River will reach the flood stage around noon today.
And we have a rain-snow mix moving into the region over the next hour or so. After that, transitioning to primarily rain, and it's going to continue for the remainder of our Thursday. What to expect as we head into this weekend coming up.
Lunar New Year starts next week, and there are multiple events to celebrate the Year of the Rabbit here in Spokane. This Saturday, you can head to the Shadle Park Library, where there will be story time for kids, dance performances, and cooking demonstrations. The event starts at 10 o'clock. On the 28th, you can head to the Spokane Convention Center for the city's Lunar New Year and Asian, Native, Hawaiian, Pacific Island Business Expo. This event will also feature live performances as well as giveaways, all leading up to the fireworks show that begins at 7 o'clock that night. Doors open at 1. The first 500 people who get there get a free swag bag.
So you better show up a little early. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:12.
Damar Hamlin is home. Coming up a little later, the amazing recovery for the NFL player who suffered cardiac arrest on the field and the question of whether he will return to football.
And find your next great read at the free book fair. Destiny Richards is live with that story coming up right after the break.
In therapy, there is promise. Each step forward is an achievement and a gift of hope. And at each hurdle, an encouraging hand. Joya, every child is limitless.
Are you interested in a top-load laundry set? See the best selection of top-load laundry sets anywhere at your local Fred's Appliance. Like this Hot Point top-load set that's in stock. Top-load washers and dryers start at only $4.99 each. GE top-load laundry sets have features like a water station for hand rinsing, sensor drying, and deep fill for your biggest load. Starting at only $4.99 each, top-load laundry sets are in stock and on sale. See the best selection anywhere of front-load and top-load laundry sets at Fred's Appliance.
The 4-day holiday clearance is on now at Walker's. Save big on Beautyrest Black and Serta iComfort mattress sets. Or say yes to no interest, no minimum, and no money down financing today through this Monday at Walker's.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest indoor air quality specialist. With a 12,000 square foot warehouse of filters, you are sure to find what you need for your commercial, industrial, or manufacturing needs.
I recommend working with PFP because they have the product that I need.
PFP's high quality products can assist in eliminating airborne contaminants. PFP can size UV light to your system to disinfect the air to keep it clean and safe.
I recommend PFP because of their service, the quality of their product, and I'll keep coming back.
Call or come in and talk to one of our certified air filtration specialists.
Let's take a test drive of this rugged Nissan Frontier, redesigned inside and out. There's plenty of power so you can take it anywhere, thanks to an upgraded suspension, steering system, and powertrain. The cabin has improved too with a new seat design, larger storage compartments, and a big touchscreen that's smartphone compatible. If you weren't interested in a Nissan Frontier in the past, it's time to reevaluate. Test drive one at the new Coeur d'Alene Nissan.
Hi, I'm Chris with Clark's Tire and Automotive. Right now is the best time to get your vehicle in to get it checked over. Come on in for a free winter inspection. We're going to check your brakes, shocks, struts, tires, air filter, wiper blades, and your heating and cooling system to make sure you're winter ready. If you can't make it into one of our shops, give us a call. We now have a mobile service. We offer a 2-year, 24,000-mile parts and labor warranty. We support our local law enforcement, our schools, our nurses and doctors, and we're here to support you. Come and try us out. We are a friendly neighborhood service repair center.
Life is full of tough times for all of us. And for those struggling with anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, or mental health issues, it can be too much to handle sometimes. Luckily, help and hope are closer than you know. Inland Northwest Behavioral Health provides compassionate inpatient and outpatient care that empowers wellness and inspires hope. Just walk in or call. There's no referral needed. We're here to help. Inland Northwest Behavioral Health. We will get through this. Find out how we can help today.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Inland Northwest RV Show and Sale.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Thousands of free books are up for grabs today thanks to Page 42 Bookstore.
The store is holding its 2nd annual free book fair today through Saturday. Book lovers of every age won't want to miss this. Destiny Richards is live with Page 42 with more about the opportunity to get free books and even more stuff.
That's right. There's more than 10,000 free books that are here, as well as some clothes and some non-perishable food items here as well, courtesy of the Northeast Community Center. We're here with owners of Page 42, Emily and Alicia. For those just waking up with us this morning, tell us about this book fair and why you guys are hosting it.
Well, good morning. It's our biggest event of the year. It's our 2nd annual free book fair. And so during the winter, we collect all these books that we're not able to sell in our store, and we give them away completely for free each January. So we've got books in hardback and paper from almost every genre, including a great selection of kids' books, all completely free from 10 to 5 today.
Yeah, and offering free books is just kind of part of what you guys do. You also have like a discounted books sale as well at your store.
That's right. During the summer months, we do our famous 25-cent sales, and we've got 5,000 to 7,000 books outside for 25 cents. We try and do that every 4 to 6 weeks.
All right, nice. I love that. You know, we were talking about this earlier, that you're just eliminating that financial barrier that some people might have to books, and there's different kinds here for all ages, everyone in the family.
Yeah, that's right. The goal for us is to do as much community impact with as little books as possible, in this case as many books as possible, to maximize our community impact and really just eliminate the income barrier between people and great books.
All right, nice. I was joking earlier that this is not a book fair that you need to get money from your mom to come to. If you forget money, that's fine. Everything is free. But coming up later, we'll give you a closer look at some of the books here. We're in the kids section now, and there's so many more tables, and we'll talk a little bit more about what you need to know before you show up, and if you're going to get a load of books. I'll send it back to you guys.
So many books there.
Yeah, it's fabulous. Hey, this is also looking good right now because it's not going to stay dry for much longer, and that is a live look over downtown.
Yeah, Emily Bloom is here with that forecast, and then again, we're expecting that stuff to move into the area anytime now.
Right at about 7 a.m. is what I'm thinking. We're going to begin to see this activity here in Spokane specifically. Live conditions right now showing wet roads through the Coeur d'Alene area and quiet conditions here in Spokane. Temperatures in those low to mid 30s, 33 and 34 degrees. For the morning drive, you're going to want to keep in mind the rain-snow mix that we're anticipating could make for some slick roads. Those temperatures right around that freezing mark, and with the rain and snow coming down, could lead to some isolated areas of some ice on the roads. Rain continuing until about 9 a.m. We're up to 34 degrees. Rain actually going to be continuing throughout the entire day. Forecast radar is showing that widespread activity lingering until the late hours tonight. It's not until the overnight hours and into Friday morning when we're expecting a little bit of relief from this. And even at that point, we're looking to see on and off showers throughout the day on Friday and into Saturday as well. So something to keep in mind as you were making those weekend plans. Forecast forecast snow is showing that we have about 1 to 3 inches moving into the Okanagan Highlands, Okanagan Valleys. There is a winter weather advisory in effect right now for those regions until about noon today, and then they could have ice accumulation right on top of that. So certainly some slick roads in those areas. Thursday highs, our temperatures anywhere between about 35 to 50 degrees. 50 is where it's going to be in Lewiston this afternoon. So certainly nice conditions. And as we head into the overnight hours tonight, dropping to 36 degrees, pretty warm for the overnight hours and this time of year. That cloud cover kind of acting like an insulator for us. And then we're going to have that patchy fog as well. Winds nice and light across the region. 32 to 39 degrees is where we'll be at. 36 for both Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, and 34 for those of you in Grand Coulee. Heading into your Friday, we are going to get up to 45 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. We're going to have the rain clearing out, but then the on and off showers throughout the afternoon. Those winds coming out of the southeast about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And moving into our 7-day forecast, good news is that we're carrying these warmer temperatures into your weekend, but you're certainly going to want to have your rain gear ready for whatever it is you may be planning to do this weekend. And we're still into the 40s for MLK Day on Monday.
Thankfully, it's looking to be dry on Monday for everybody who's going to take part in the parade.
Yep. Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:20. A big battle in the WCC tonight. Why BYU might pose a problem for Gonzaga when they meet in Provo.
And another big win in the Pac-12 last night for WSU. How the Cougs were able to manhandle Cal without leading scorer TJ Bamba. It's coming up after the break in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Alcoholism and drug addiction are very treatable with evidence-based therapies. Colonial Clinic, a Spokane outpatient treatment center, can start patients in treatment the same day they call. We've been solving addiction problems for individuals and their families for over 3 decades. Through closed group therapy, clients advance together with their common experiences toward a healthy lifestyle. We offer addiction treatment, mental health counseling, and now medication-assisted therapy for those who need it. Call for a free consultation. Colonial Clinic. Call today, start treatment tomorrow.
Twilight Bedding is the choice for all your mattress needs and now has 2 convenient locations in Spokane. Every mattress is manufactured locally, right here in Spokane, and crafted to meet any need you have, whether it's for your bedroom, boat, RV, or your pet. Stop by either location today and talk with an expert about the mattress that's right for you. Sleep right by Twilight.
Chewelah Casino continues to be the place that treats you right in 2023. Earn entries now by playing your favorite games to win a share of $8,600 cash and a big screen smart TV. Prize drawings start at 5 p.m. Saturday, January 28th. Sports betting, table games, food, and jackpots. Chewelah Casino, we are the place that treats you right. 100% non-smoking, north of Spokane on Highway 395.
Hi, I'm John Butler with Century 21. Welcome to beautiful Gem Shores Estate here in Hayden Lake, the most premier waterfront property for sale in North Idaho. This 8,600 square foot masterpiece is designed with the most unique furnishings from all over the world. Every piece has a history and a story to tell. When this home sells, the furniture must go. Consign Furniture in Liberty Lake is the only company we refer our clients to. Our clients deserve the best, and Consign Furniture delivers every time.
Every winter, harmful road chemicals, gravel, slush will attack your vehicle. You will have body damage.
At Car Wash Plaza, we feature the region's best complete touchless system. It cleans your entire vehicle, removing built-up grime and magnesium chloride chemicals.
We understand your vehicle is a major investment. Let's work together to maintain its looks and value.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Julian Minnesone. Washington State guard TJ Bamba has had the hot hand for the Cougars this season, but Bamba had a hurt hand against Cal on Wednesday night. Bamba sat out of the Cougars game against the Golden Bears due to a left hand injury, but it didn't matter as Washington State ran away with a 66-51 win over Cal. Washington State's Muhammad Gay and DJ Rodman each had 14 points in the victory. The Cougars have now won 3 of their last 4 games. Washington State will host Stanford at 5 o'clock on Saturday night. Gonzaga has a big game tonight against longtime rival BYU. The Bulldogs are coming off 2 wins over San Francisco and Santa Clara. Gonzaga has won 5 straight games against BYU and will look to remain perfect in conference play. But BYU is hitting its stride at the right time. The Cougars have won 8 of their last 9 games heading into this matchup. Tip-off is set for 6:30 tonight from the Marriott Center in Provo, Utah. Former Gonzaga women's basketball star Stephanie Hawk Freeman will be inducted into the West Coast Conference Hall of Honor. Hawk Freeman is one of 10 members named to this year's class. Hawk Freeman was the 2007 WCC Player of the Year and led Gonzaga to 3 straight conference titles. And the Hall of Honor ceremony is scheduled for March 4th in Las Vegas. And that'll wrap us up for morning sports.
All right, Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin is now home after spending more than a week in the hospital. Hamlin suffered cardiac arrest on the field last Monday night. Doctors say the 24-year-old is now recovering well. As for when he'll play football again, that's still not clear, and his coaches say they're not pressing the issue.
We'll leave it up to him. You know, his health is first and foremost on our mind as far as his situation goes, and then when he feels ready, you know, we welcome him back as he feels ready.
A recovery from an event like what Hamlin suffered is typically measured in weeks to months. Doctors have said his recovery is progressing quickly. Hamlin's Bills host the Dolphins on Sunday. Want to point out, too, by the way, the Cougs game started at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
I stayed up until there's about 2:45 to go before I finally... We're up 20, so I felt pretty good going to bed.
Need some more caffeine of some sort?
Yeah, maybe.
You better.
All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now at 6:26.
Here's a look at what's coming up on Good Morning America at 7 o'clock. We'll be right back.
In this morning's GMA First Look, it's an eye-opening video for parents everywhere.
Every stop that I made, like every place that I went at, the car was just there.
That's 13-year-old Daniel Casino running from a car that he says followed him through this Katy, Texas neighborhood. Look closer. As Danny rides to a nearby friend's house, the car is seen driving up to the home before taking off. His parents describing the ordeal to GMA.
We called the police station, got somebody on. They came out pretty quickly.
He realized there was a car following him from step one. I believe that that's what saved Daniel from a horrible, life-changing situation.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll hear from their quick-thinking son and have the expert advice parents everywhere need to know. With your GMA First Look, I'm Stephanie Ramos, ABC News, New York.
Struggling with the highs and lows of bipolar 1? Ask about Vraylar. Because you are greater than your bipolar 1. And you can help take control of your symptoms with Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most saw no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Sleepiness and stomach issues are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
It's our annual Red Hot Clear the Lot blowout sale at Jennifer's Auto Sales and Service.
At Furniture Row, a new year calls for a new sofa, sectional, dining group, bedroom set, mattress, and more. Because the New Year's Super Sale has been extended, so getting it all has never been easier. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. Plus, 4 years, no interest financing. Say goodbye to tired old designs. And hello to killer new looks at great prices. But hurry, the extended New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
It's Freebuary here at Mainstream.
And that means you can stay warm with our February Furnace Special, where you can fall in love with a free furnace when you purchase a new air conditioning unit. Let us provide your family with comfort and happiness this February. Call or visit Mainstream to find out more.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
The new year is here, so it's time to make 2023 the best it can be by joining the #1 voted gyms, Move Fitness.
Take a motivating, fun class. Go for a swim in the pool. Work out on the best equipment in the region, or sign up for a new training session to get started.
Whatever your New Year's resolutions are, we have the equipment, staff, and facilities to get the job done.
Don't delay and get started today at Move Fitness.
The new 2023 Toyotas are available. Choose your style, pick your color, and order your new Toyota today.
Findlay Toyotas downtown.
More Americans choose ABC News, America's #1 news source.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We're taking a look at some of the big stories online, both locally and nationally, in the 4 News Now story tracker.
Moscow student murder suspect Bryan Kohberger will appear in court today for a preliminary status hearing. Kohberger is unlikely to enter a plea today. That won't happen until a date for his preliminary hearing is set. 4 News Now will be in court for today's status hearing. We will be first to let you know if there are any new developments in the case.
In Alabama, women who take abortion pills could be prosecuted. The state's attorney general told a news outlet this week they could be prosecuted under an old chemical endangerment law. The law was passed in 2006 to protect children from chemicals in home meth labs, but district attorneys have successfully applied the law to protect fetuses of women who use drugs during pregnancy. The attorney general's office has not responded to a request for comment.
Prince Harry's tell-all memoir Spare is breaking sales records. The English language version sold more than 1.4 million copies in just its first day of publication. Penguin Random House says it's the largest first-day sales total in company history. Harry's 410-page book is, at points, scathing and hypercritical towards several family members who aren't defending themselves because the palace is not responding to the claims. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Thursday, January the 12th. Emily Bloom in for Mark Peterson once again this morning, and that rain-snow mix is looming.
It is looking to be about 30 minutes out. For right now, though, we're going to take a look at our local ski resorts. You would expect pretty nice conditions here with all of the rain that we've been having in the lowlands. Taking a look at Lookout Pass, they picked up 1 inch of snow over the past 24 hours. 49 degrees north, same story, 1 inch of snow over the past 24 hours. For Silver Mountain, though, nothing over the past 24 hours, but I can tell you that as I was inputting all of this information, the base levels and the peak levels have picked up a couple of inches from where they last were. So while maybe no snow over the past 24 hours, certainly some over the past couple of days. The base at Mount Spokane right now 45 inches and the peak at 63 inches. And taking a live look out over downtown Spokane, quiet conditions, but we are expecting that to change here over the next 30 minutes or so.
And new this morning from the Breaking Now desk, ABC News has learned that President Biden's legal team found a second batch of classified documents. Now, the president is facing new scrutiny over his handling of classified material. Sources say after the first batch of about 10 documents was found, White House aides began searching for more documents, leading to the second discovery. In a preliminary step to determine if further investigation is necessary, Attorney General Merrick Garland appointed U.S. Attorney John Lausch to review the first batch of documents, but now some party leaders are requesting that the Attorney General appoint a special counsel to investigate. This was also done in the Mar-a-Lago documents case, focusing on former President Trump's handling of classified documents.
Merrick Garland said, oh, we have to have a special prosecutor for Trump. Well, that means we've got to have one for Biden.
Right now, we're hoping to learn where the latest documents were found and how many there were. The White House is remaining firm in its response, saying unlike in the Mar-a-Lago case, as soon as Biden's lawyers found the first batch of documents, they alerted the National Archives, which told the Justice Department, which has now launched a review. As for the second batch of classified materials found, the White House and Justice Department have yet to comment. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
A man's been charged with breaking into and causing more than $20,000 in damage to a local strip club in Spokane. Spokane County Sheriff's Office says when a Valley deputy arrived at Deja Vu on East Sprague, he saw the front door had been smashed. While waiting for backup, he saw 20-year-old Cesar Ruiz run back into the building where he was caught and taken into custody.
A second person has died in a crash on Highway 195 near Spangle on January 3rd. The passenger, 61-year-old Eric Levant of Lewiston, died at the hospital. The driver, 54-year-old Jeanette Levant, died at the scene. Everyone involved in this crash was wearing a seatbelt.
New information now on Good Morning Northwest about the FAA computer outage that led to more than 10,000 flight delays around the country.
Yeah, that glitch caused the first nationwide flight stoppage since 9/11, but it's just the latest in a line of many frustrations for air travelers following Southwest Airlines' major meltdown over the holidays. ABC's Justin Finch is covering what happened and what happens next.
At airports across the country, questions and confusion.
When I walk in, it's just pure chaos.
We got called for boarding, started the boarding, and then all of a sudden they called us off.
More than 10,000 U.S. flights delayed and over 1,300 canceled Wednesday. The first nationwide ground stoppage since 9/11, now traced to an FAA system failure undergoing routine maintenance. A senior official says it appears an FAA computer engineer mistakenly replaced one file with another. The essential system then began showing problems before failing, despite FAA staffers' efforts to identify the issue.
We're going to own it, we're going to find it, and we're going to fix it.
ABC News learning the FAA first noticed a concern with its NOTAM, or Notice to Air Mission Systems, which provides real-time safety information to pilots before takeoff, on Tuesday. The backup system kicked in and the main system followed. But ongoing issues overnight prompted the FAA's 7 a.m. nationwide ground stop, which was lifted by 9 a.m., but widespread delays had already begun.
What people need to know is that we will not allow anything to take place that is not safe.
Hours after that FAA ground stop, Canada's NOTAM system also saw outages. Officials in Canada don't believe the two outages are connected. The FAA fallout again puts aging air industry technology in the spotlight. Southwest Airlines partly blamed its cancellation of more than 15,000 flights 2 weeks ago on its own outdated system. And concerns about flights today. A top member of the Allied Pilots Association says the ripple effects of delays and cancellations from that ground stoppage could linger into Friday. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
All right, let's hope not. Well, Martin Luther King Jr. Day is on Monday, and there are some city closures you need to know about. Spokane City Hall, along with other city facilities, including Spokane Public Libraries, will all be closed. Garbage and recycling pickup schedules will remain the same next week. And don't worry about feeding the meter if you are downtown, because parking will be free.
Good to know.
Yeah. All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:37.
We are checking in again with Emily Bloom in for Mark this morning, and it's going to be a wet day later today.
Yes, absolutely. Starting out with about a rain-snow mix for the first hour or so, transitioning over to primarily rain, and we're expecting that to continue until late tonight with pretty much no breaks in the rain. So definitely, as you are getting ready today, you are going to want to pull out all of the rain gear that you have on hand.
And why experts say you're probably using tap water for things you shouldn't be. We'll explain when Good Morning Northwest continues.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
This holiday weekend, the savings are really adding up at More Furniture.
Our newest styles have arrived, and you'll get free white glove delivery, 2025 no interest financing, and we'll subtract the sales tax.
The style and selection you love at More Furniture is even better when you add up the savings.
With free white glove delivery, 2025 no interest financing, and free sales tax, you are sure to find the new looks you love at an exceptional value.
Pre-shop all our new 2023 arrivals at morefurniture.com.
Let's wave the flag together. Hello, I'm Mark Peterson with 4 News Now, presenting the Great American Flag Swap. Bring your old tattered flag to any BECU Spokane location on January 13th, and in exchange, you'll receive a new American-made flag from Uncle Sam's Flag and Gift.
BECU is proud to be part of the Great American Flag Swap. We're honored to live in a community that supports veterans and military families who sacrifice for the benefit of us all. Visit us in Spokane and see what banking is like when people come first. BECU, not for profit, equals more for people.
If you need a new mattress, what you don't know could end up costing you. Come to Twilight Bedding Mattress Factory and talk to the experts. We make your mattress right here in our factory, so we can tell you exactly what it's made of. Twilight Bedding is also the only place in the area where you can still buy a double-sided mattress. Visit our website to learn the top 10 questions to ask when buying a mattress. And then come see us. Sleep Right by Twilight.
When you've been seriously injured, choosing the right legal team is the most important decision you'll make. Craig Swap & Associates is a top personal injury law firm for one reason: we win.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, our team of winning attorneys is here for you. We'll review your case for free and start working immediately to win the compensation you deserve. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is making room for new inventory. For a limited time, you can create your ideal space and save on in-stock selections. Sofas, chairs, tables, and more. Comfortable and beautiful furniture makes a house feel like home. Visit our showroom, Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
Get me out! Oh my gosh, it's cold.
It does look cold. Luckily, those Spokane Valley firefighters aren't actually stuck in the water. It's part of their training. Yesterday, they braced the icy water of Newman Lake, learning how to rescue someone who's fallen through the ice. Those firefighters say they don't deal with these calls very often, which is why they're giving their crews a first-hand experience with that kind of training.
Yeah, EMTs say when someone falls in the water, they can start to lose all motor skills and functions within a few minutes. So getting people out quickly can be life-saving.
Medical side of this is just as important as actually affecting the rescue. Once we get somebody out of the water, we need to make sure they're getting the proper medical care.
If you're trying to help someone who's stuck, call 911 and make sure first responders are able to pinpoint your exact location. Remember, it's not just humans either. We saw this with a moose up in Elk just a few weeks ago.
Do you use tap water to rinse your CPAP machine or for your neti pot? Experts say don't. Tap water is not safe for nasal rinsing or for use with any home medical device. A new study in the journal Emerging Infectious Diseases says a lot of people recently surveyed were not aware of the dangers. Tap water is usually safe to drink because the microbes in it get killed by your stomach acid. But for medical devices, experts say to use distilled, sterile, or previously boiled water.
And your 10-second takeaway, we are expecting a rain-snow mix to move into the region here over the next couple of minutes. It's going to transition over to primarily rain, and we're expecting those showers to continue through late tonight. I will time it all out for you coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, this is a pretty cool story. A World War II veteran is celebrating his 105th birthday, taking a special long-distance trip down memory lane. Joseph Eskenazi of California has visited the National World War II Museum in New Orleans. He was joined by other vets thanks to the Gary Sinise Charity Foundation. They posed for pictures, they looked at old sea vessels and jets. Eskenazi is now the oldest living survivor of the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor back in 1941. Wow.
That is really great.
Yeah, neat for him to be able to be there.
It's now 6:42.
All right, Destiny Richards is live with a way you can get some free books today.
That's right. We are taking a closer look at some of the free books that are here for Page 42 Bookstore's annual free book fair that's happening today through Saturday. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Are you looking for a credit card with rewards? Well, we've made it simple. Take advantage of 0% APR on new purchases for your sweet tooth for 6 months. So go on, reward yourself with a Premier Rewards MasterCard from P1FCU.
This holiday weekend, the savings are really adding up at More Furniture.
Our newest styles have arrived, and you'll get free white glove delivery, 2025 no interest financing, and we'll subtract the sales tax.
The style and selection you love at More Furniture is even better when you add up the savings.
With free white glove delivery, 2025 no interest financing, and free sales tax, you are sure to find the new looks you love at an exceptional value.
Pre-shop all our new 2023 arrivals at morefurniture.com.
It's time to start the new year off right in a new Toyota from Findlay Downtown Toyota. The new 2023 models are available, which means you can now order your style, pick your color, and build your Toyota just the way you want it. I'm thinking red. And if you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, we've got over 3 blocks full of great choices to make your 2023 the best year yet with a new vehicle from Finley.
Finley Toyota's downtown.
At Gold Seal Plumbing, we do one thing, and we do it well. We're plumbers. In fact, we're the largest plumbing company in the region, and we're proud to say we've been voted the best plumbing company since 2009. We give you upfront pricing so you know exactly what you'll pay before we start. And we do everything from drain cleaning to trench sewer repair. So if you want your plumbing done right the first time, call a plumber. And call the best. Call Gold Seal Plumbing. We're on our way.
At Coeur d'Alene Wigs, we have that great hair day every day waiting for you. Change your style in a matter of minutes to suit the occasion or your mood. So many possibilities await. From full wigs for a completely new look to toppers and ponytails to enhance your current style, Coeur d'Alene Wigs carry styles for the whole family. Appointments recommended, walk-ins welcome. Coeur d'Alene Wigs, where it's a great hair day every day.
Are you looking for a credit card with rewards? Well, we've made it simple. Take advantage of 0% APR on new purchases for your sweet tooth for 6 months. So go on, reward yourself with a Premier Rewards MasterCard from P1FCU.
4 News Now is brought to you by All Lines Insurance at alllinesinsured.com.
It is now 6:45. Attention all book lovers. Page 42 Bookstore is hosting a free book fair, but it's at the Old Hilliard Library on Cook Street today through the weekend.
Yeah, the bookstore says more than 10,000 books are available, and again, they are all for free. This is not a drill. Destiny Richards is live at Page 42, checking out all the books ahead of today's event.
This is true. All of the books here at the Old Hilliard Library are going to be for free, courtesy of Page 42 Bookstore. We're here with Emily and Alicia again. We touched on it a little bit in the last hour, but tell us just where all of these books come from. More than 10,000 is a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of these the books came from our store. If they sit for 6 months without selling, we know that it's time to find them a new home so we can make space for new things in our store and always keep things turned over. And then also we process a lot more books than we can sell in our store or that we even have space to put up in our store. So throughout the year, we have our 25-cent book sales where we have 5,000 to 7,000 books outside for 25 cents each. And this is what happens during the winter when we can't do one of those outdoor sales. So we want to do an indoor party instead and give them all away.
Absolutely. And this is definitely a goal of trying to recycle books because a lot of things can get thrown out or lost and just don't go to people's homes.
That's right. And there's no reason to be throwing books away when there's people in our community who need access to literature and who are willing to come get it and stack up books, take home.
And for people who come, they just need to bring their own container once again and then just take generously.
Yeah, bring a bag, bring a box, fill it up, leave some for the next person.
All right, nice. And this is going to be going on again through Saturday. It's 10 to 5 today and tomorrow, and then 9 to 1:30 on Saturday. So plenty of time to stop on by, get yourself some free books, and also some free clothes and food over there too, thanks to the Northeast Community Center. So definitely a free-for-all, a great event for families out there. You can go to our website, kxly.com, for more information as well. I'll send it back to you guys in studio.
I love that. Really trying to take care of the whole community.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
It's an awesome deal. All right. Well, I guess it would be hard to tell because it's still dark out, but we've been expecting this rain or snow to be moving into the region, and Emily's been saying all morning long about 7 o'clock, and we're getting closer to that time now.
Yep. We're getting closer. We're expecting here probably about the next 15-20 minutes it'll start moving into the Spokane area. And beginning as a rain-snow mix, transitioning over to primarily rain, and then that's going to continue for basically our entire day. Live radar and satellite is showing all of that moisture that is going to be moving into our area. You can see pretty widespread, and a lot of activity is going to be moving in. Temperatures right now in those low to mid 30s, 33 in Coeur d'Alene, 34 in the Spokane area. For your morning drive, this is something you're going to want to keep in mind with that rain-snow mix. We could see some slick spots, particularly because at 7 a.m. hovering right around that freezing mark. We're climbing up to 34 degrees for the 8 and 9 a.m. hour as our sun begins to rise. Forecast radar showing the widespread activity right around the 7 a.m. hour. And you can see continuing basically through our entire day without any kind of breaks. We'll finally get some relief in the overnight hours and early Friday morning, but even at that point, we're going to be looking forward to on and off showers throughout the day, Friday, and even into our weekend as well. primarily on Saturday. So definitely something you want to keep in mind as you are making those weekend plans. We do have some snow moving into the region. That is particularly for the Okanagan Highlands and the valleys. You can see anywhere between about 1 to 3 inches. And on top of that, they could have some ice accumulation as well. They also have a winter weather advisory in effect for those regions because of that, and that will let up at about noon today. Our highs across the region, you can see anywhere between 35 to 50 for those of you in the Lewiston area. As we head into the overnight hours tonight, dropping to an overnight low of 36 degrees with fog developing and heavier cloud cover. And then across the region, anywhere between 34 to 39 degrees. Not a lot of variation there because of that heavier cloud cover. By tomorrow, we're up to 45 degrees in the afternoon. We'll have the rain clearing out in the morning initially, but then again, those on and off showers throughout the day with those winds coming out of the southeast, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Taking a look at this planning forecast, we're going to hold on to those warmer temperatures for the upcoming weekend with those rain chances lingering. So overall, not too bad. Certainly could be worse.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the 45 degrees is going to feel nice tomorrow.
All right.
Agreed.
We'll keep those jackets at the ready.
It's now 10 minutes before the hour. Your morning sprint is coming up.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ironstone Furniture and Fire.
Going on now. It's the National RV Show at the Convention Center downtown.
There'll be amazing RV discounts and a huge selection of units for a variety of traveling experiences. And now for the first time featuring tiny homes.
Tons of vendors and free admission. It's the National RV Show
the 12th through the 16th.
The 4-day holiday clearance is on now at Walker's. Take advantage of special pricing on quality furniture throughout the store. Or say yes to no interest, no minimum, and no money down financing today through this Monday at Walker's.
It's a new year, and time for a new you. Come see the coolest cars, trucks, and SUVs at Max Auto Sports during the New Year, New You sales event with rates starting at 1.9%. Cars from $199, trucks and SUVs from $299. Plus Max lifetime powertrain warranty at no cost. Get what you really want with our best sale ever. Get $5,000 over KBB for your trade. Out with the old and in with the new you. Hurry, it all ends Tuesday, only at Max Auto Sports.
Weather Alert Days on 4 News Now.
That means weather that could be a threat to your family's safety.
The First Alert Weather Team pinpoints the most impactful and dangerous days, warning you early, on air and online. Weather Alert Days, another way we're keeping you safe on 4 News Now.
Jonah here. Before you decide on an SUV, I invite you to see and drive the Volkswagen Tiguan. It's impressive and it checks all the boxes. A roomy interior, plenty of cargo space with remote power liftgate. All-wheel drive, that's important in the Northwest. Solid performance, modern infotainment system with all the high-tech choices. Check out the Tiguan at your nearby Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
Over the years, your floor can take a beating. From those indoor soccer matches to late-night parties, it's important to choose a quality product that will last a lifetime and add elegance to your home. Nobody has a better selection at a better price than the hometown pros at Windsor Plywood.
It's time to shop for wood.
At Windsor Plywood, they will help you pick it out, give you great tips on how to install it, and even give you ideas for other upgrades. It's a one-stop shop that's got it all.
Windsor Plywood.
Going on now. It's the National RV Show at the Convention Center downtown.
There'll be amazing RV discounts and a huge selection of units for a variety of traveling experiences. And now for the first time featuring tiny homes.
Tons of vendors and free admission. It's the National RV Show
the 12th through the 16th.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
All right, it is 6:53. Let's get you ready for your Thursday here with the Morning Sprint.
Sydney Charles is here with what families of the U of I victims are saying about their loved ones this morning.
Destiny Richards live at Page 42 Bookstore where they're hosting a free book fair.
But let's get right to Emily Bloom with rain and snow closing in on us.
We're right on the edge of this, expecting it to start here over the next couple of minutes. We're going to have rain fall basically all day. So as you are getting ready this morning, definitely pull out that raincoat at the very least. And then that rain chances, they're continuing with us through this upcoming weekend.
Today, Bryan Kohberger is due in court for a preliminary status hearing for the murders of 4 college students. Now, this comes as University of Idaho students are back on campus this week, including 2 of the victims' siblings. Stacey Chapin, Ethan's mom, posting to Facebook saying she dropped her children, Maisie and Hunter, back on campus on Tuesday. She goes on to say Maisie and Hunter are rock stars and we couldn't be more proud of them. Their job now is just to be kids. The Gonsalves family is reminding the public to remember the victims' names when thinking of this tragedy. Kaylee Gonsalves' sister says although an arrest won't bring her sister back, it does alleviate some of the pain.
And tomorrow night, you can catch a 2-hour-long 2020 special on the Moscow murders. It will have exclusive interviews with the victims of the families of the victims and those who knew Bryan Kohberger. You can watch it right here starting at 9 o'clock, followed by 4 News Now Nightside.
A man who called police in July to report he had found his girlfriend dead is now suspected of killing her. On July 24th of last year, 29-year-old Corbin Hood told Spokane police he found his girlfriend dead at a home at Boone and Cedar. In November, the medical examiner's office, though, determined the woman's cause of death was homicide. Detectives developed probable cause to arrest Hood for the murder. He's already in jail in Florida for unrelated charges. It is not clear when he will be returned to the Spokane area to face second-degree murder charges.
New details emerging from the 10-day crime spree that injured 4 people and killed a man as the accused faced a killer. As accused killer faced a judge. This man, Gary Brandon Alt, is accused of killing 83-year-old Richard Purdy near Deer Park in late December. In addition to first-degree murder and first-degree burglary, Alt is facing charges for attacking several people in Spokane. Investigators say his crime spree started downtown, where he's accused of pepper spraying and then kicking 2 women. It then moved to the North Point Plaza, where he's accused of attacking a man in the Target bathroom with a hammer. Alt was in court Wednesday facing a first-degree murder charge for killing Purdy. He was found dead on December 26th. He was stabbed several times. Investigators found Alt's DNA on a large knife outside the home where Purdy was found dead.
This morning, we have been live talking about the 2nd annual free book fair, courtesy of Page 42 Bookstore. There are more than 10,000 books that are available in this year's book fair. Again, all for free. It's today through Saturday, 10 to 5 today and tomorrow, and 9 to 1:30 on Saturday. You're just asked to bring your own container or a bag and take generously because it is a 3-day book fair. There are also some resources courtesy of the Northeast Community Center here as well.
President Biden's legal team found another batch of classified documents at a second location. That's according to sources briefed on the matter. As of now, there's no confirmation of how many documents were found in this second discovery. The location of where they were found has also not been released. Coverage on the second round of documents found will continue on Good Morning America.
A man has been charged with breaking into and causing more than $20,000 in damage at a Spokane strip club. Spokane County Sheriff's Office says when a Valley deputy arrived at Deja Vu on East Sprague, he saw the front door smashed. While waiting for backup, he saw 20-year-old Cesar Ruiz run back into the building where he was caught and taken into custody.
A second person has died in a crash on Highway 195 near Spangle on January 3rd. The passenger, 61-year-old Eric Levance of Lewiston, died at the hospital. The driver, 54-year-old Jeanette Levance, died at the scene.
In observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day on Monday, Spokane City Hall, along with other city facilities, including Spokane Public Libraries, will be closed. However, garbage and recycling pickup schedules will stay the same, and downtown parking will be free.
Well, there are multiple events to celebrate the start of the Lunar New Year. This Saturday, you can head to the Shadle Park Library, where there will be story time for kids, dance performances, and cooking demonstrations starting at 10 o'clock. And on the 28th, you can head to the Spokane Convention Center for the city's Lunar New Year and Asian, Native, Hawaiian, Pacific Island Business Expo. This event will also feature live performances as well as giveaways, all leading up to the fireworks show that begins at 7 o'clock. Final check of weather next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors. 24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
It's time to start the new year off right in a new Toyota from Findlay Downtown Toyota. The new 2023 models are available, which means you can now order your style, pick your color, and build your Toyota just the way you want it. I'm thinking red. And if you're looking for a certified pre-owned vehicle, we've got over 3 blocks full of great choices to make your 2023 the best year yet with a new vehicle from Findlay. Findlay Toyota's downtown.
And we are taking a live look out over downtown Spokane, expecting a rain-snow mix to start here in the next couple of minutes. Nothing there just yet. And once we get through that, rainfall continuing until this evening, and those rain chances will linger into this upcoming weekend as well, with warmer temperatures through at least Monday of next week.
All right. Make sure you grab that rain jacket or coat today.
Yeah, for sure. And it's going to stick around. We will see you for more updates for you throughout the morning on Good Morning America. And as we head to this commercial break, or rather, I guess, before we head, we're not taking a commercial break. We're just going right into GMA. But here is your live look. The sun's up pretty soon, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah. When we'll, of course, see you through updates throughout GMA.